Hello, my name is Charles James. Welcome to the Carver's Place. This is a series of videos on how to carve wooden masks. This particular video is on power tools. I'll be introducing you to the scroll saw, the flexible carving tool, and we'll talk about the advantages of a Forstner drill bit. Let's take the scroll saw first. Let's see if we can bring it up a little closer. This is a scroll saw, and the advantages of a scroll saw is if you look at this piece, it came in a square block like this, and when you're designing your face you can cut and round the edges easily. This scroll saw has the advantage of a tilting table. It tilts like so. There you go. And you can also turn the blade to face this way so that it will cut this way instead of that way. Also, you have the advantage of air coming off the tool that will blow the dust away here. You have right here, I don't know if you can see it, but the dust collector can be attached to here. This is the on and off switch. Also, you notice it has a deep throat that you can cut large pieces of, or long pieces of wood. The disadvantage of a scroll saw is that you can only cut widths of a certain width. This is 3 inches, and you see it doesn't fit there if you're cutting large blocks of wood. This would an advantage of this scroll saw is that it's small and it can cut pieces like this fairly quickly. The problem, like I said before, is that it doesn't cut these larger thicknesses of wood, and so an investment in band saws would be a good way to go. The other power tool that I found quite effective is the Forstner Drill Bit. Now you can use a drill press to take advantage of these Forstner bits, but basically they come in different sizes and they drill large holes. Let's come in here a little bit more so you can see that. Now I use a drill press with this, and basically what I do is once the piece has been finished, sanded to the point where I'm not going to sand it anymore, and I want to hollow out the back, I use these drill bits to help me to drill large holes in here, so it'll make the hollowing out process a lot easier. Now, actually the workhorse of the power tool selection is this flexible shaft tool. Now you see I have it hanging over my bench where we can grab the business end of it fairly quickly, and it's operated by an on-off pedal that I keep down at the bottom of the bench here. So I can operate it with my foot, sort of like a sewing machine. Here it is. Now, the reason why I call this the workhorse is because you have available to you, let's take some of the sawdust here, I was working. You have available to you a wide number of bits and rasps. If you can see these different rasps here, different shapes, different cutting edges. You can also get a wide range of diamond rasps for detailed work. These are, let's see if you can see these. The different edges and ends on them to help you do a lot of good detail work. The other part of this is that you can different handles to it. Now this particular handle has a large rasp for removing a lot of wood. I really like this piece because you can also contour it, removing a lot of the gouge marks. And you would remove this like that. You'd have a wrench, put in a little pin, and this comes right out. The other part of this is that on this particular piece, you can have different size collets. Different size collets here. You got 3 different collets here, and it will fit almost any size burr or rasp or whatever you want to put in there on your tool. The other advantage of this is that it has another hand piece that does the same work as gouges, and it has a number of different blades similar to gouges. It has a blade, curved blade, very radical curved blade, V-tool, sort of like a knife tool here, and another flat edge. Now these tools are so effective that you don't take a lot of motion to or power to move pieces, move your wood. Now I'm going to fire this up a little bit, and you can see you use it like a pencil almost when moving the wood. Now, say for example you wanted to move, you wanted to use the rasp handle instead of this handle. You just pull that apart and replace it with this. Make sure it goes in there properly. There's a little insert in here. There you go. And attach your end of the tool and you're ready to go. And that pretty much concludes the power portion of the videos. The next section will be on mask design, and that's when we'll start getting into face structure and the fun part of using your imagination and putting your tools to work so that you come out with a great mask. Thanks for visiting the Carver's Place, and see you next time. Thank you. Bye.